The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers on Thursday night primetime. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. And the offense will get play one of the game from right there.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. James Pierce in on the tackle.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That pass play good for 22. First down, Packers.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Black 40.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Penix gonna throw right away. Left side in the hands of London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down. Dotson, the man in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Packers nothing. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, quick. Let's go. 50, great. Ready?
On play action, Love. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of the...
Bijan Robinson into the end zone for Atlanta. Touchdown for the Falcons. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
Packers nothing. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
on 1st and 10. Here's Love. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Second and long coming up.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Blaster, 6.
Throwing is Love. This one complete to Melton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he will have a Packers first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, red, yellow.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Love completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. A run up the middle with Jacobs. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone first time today.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Play action. It's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
goes up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcon first down.
Throwing is Penix. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Javon Hargrave. He gets him to drop him. It's a loss of 8. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that was going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Falcons going to send out their new punter here in 2026, Jake Bailey. This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 10 block, punt.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Running is Jacobs. He'll get about 2. James Pierce in on the tackle.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Smith red. Back ready. 45. Watch ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as the tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready. 52. Blaster. 6.
A good play action with Love. Moving left. To the sideline. It is intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go again with Robinson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's brought down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. This drive starting to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Penix's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Green jack. Let's go. Black on blue 32.
On 1st down, it's Love. No one there to pick up the pressure. He goes down. They got him. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Down. Black 32. Yellow. Smash. Red. Ball red. Red.
Love. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Ho-ho! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Oh, down the field. He's got Brad. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A gain of 40 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
On third down, Penix. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the second time. This one, returnable. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Right open. Here we go. Set. Over. 45. Right. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this go deep. That is hot. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Packers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Penix to the left side for Branch. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Vote now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Packers 14. Nick Cole to kick off for Atlanta.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, steal, black. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Love to throw on first and 10. He'll take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is,
Josh Jacobs into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
A try here for the extra point.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Packers cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Falcons 24. Packers 21. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure's too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop. And it sets up fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And And he'll be kicking right into the full effects of the wind. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
Let's go. 45. White.
From the gun, it's Love. Rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Black 40. Red. Cycle. Red.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Inside the 30. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready.
QB will survey the defense on first and 10.
Yep, down. Yellow. 20.
Now Love. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready up.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Set. Ready.
Now Love. He finds Caden Reed for the grab. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Jacobs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Packers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage.
The score, Packers 28, Falcons 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Falcons
showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback could put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 39 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
The A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. They've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now a timeout. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Fight. 97.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It's 3rd down. They need 6 for the 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
It's a shame these kids ain't seen no freakniks. DC Howard homecoming to wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. They got grown so I'm coming and doing.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. And is downfield to the tight end hits. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 18.
Here's 1st down.
And the Falcon 1st down.
They'll run with Robinson. And no room to be found. They'll get this back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Packers 13-yard
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow. Ready. Slide through. Red 38. Green jack.
On first down, it's Love. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. That's the timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Now, on second and long.
Ready. Yellow 43. Drill green. Red. Sight. Claws red. Right. White. Smash. Red.
Here's Love to throw. He'll let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Let's go. Yellow 22. Ready?
Love to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, about some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Packers 35, Falcons 31. Ray Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
So this is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. And the pocket starts to collapse. The good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield, and they can feel that pass rush. You don't always have to see it, but once those eyes go down, it's going to be trouble.
On second down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Throwing is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short